Kling 1.6 elements, or as I and the Roman infantry soldier here in the background call it, the AI Cookbook for creative video creation. Why Cookbook, the listener may ask? I will give you a fitting answer to this legitimate question with some examples on the klingai.com website in a moment. Welcome back to the Kling website. To get started right away, simply click on the AI Videos button at the top here. Then you will jump to the new Elements function in the Image to Video category by default. You now have the option, I'll come back to the idea of the cookbook for a moment, of mixing different ingredients together. In Kling, these ingredients are up to 4 different images. You could also use Kling's templates to familiarize yourself with the whole process. In this case, the predefined prompt would be added to the field below. The known setting options for mode, duration, and negative prompts have not changed. I have already prepared this workflow. In this tutorial, I will focus on one main character, a Roman legionnaire. You have already seen him on a space station at the beginning. Additionally, I choose a motorcycle and this spaceport on an ice planet. A written prompt is required in the field below. Again, make sure that you describe a relatively short period of time with the prompt, otherwise Kling will have difficulties assigning the action correctly and will therefore generate a random animation. If we now evaluate it specifically using these 3 individual ingredients, we can see an example of where technical challenges can be found. In the prompt, I ask Kling to have the legionnaire drive to the hangar. As you can see, the AI stumbles because it realizes 5 seconds is not enough to turn the bike and reach the destination. The result is that it simply becomes a mishmash. So that means concentrating on what is feasible in terms of time. Instead of the long prompt, I just write the Roman infantry soldier rides a motorbike. Of course, you could argue that the results are rather random, but as you can see, the animation is implemented in a very interesting way. In the next example, I use 3 ingredients again. The legionnaire, figure 1, a soldier, figure 2, and an image of a soccer field in an ancient Colosseum as a background. This is the result. Both figures are marching through the arena. If we take a closer look at the results, one thing is very obvious. The videos are rather blurred, oversaturated, and often quite dark. The films created in this way, as good as they are certainly not suitable for high-end film projects. In the next example, the prompt was, legionnaire runs 10 meters and then kicks the ball with full force. So the ingredients were the legionnaire, a ball and a soccer pitch in the jungle. It's really inspiring how consistent the videos become. But my prompt was obviously too long here too. The legionnaire runs to the ball and tries to kick it, but the ball, fidgety as it is, scampers away from the legionnaire. And so he has no choice but to get rid of his motivation with a daring sidestep and kick into the void. It's very funny to watch, but is only marginally related to my prompt. Again, the details from the individual ingredients are wonderfully transferred. The legionnaire is a busy man. He also plays the main role in the next example. Along with this yellow monster thing and a tropical beach, he was actually supposed to run into the water, but he has changed his mind and just runs down the beach. When we look at the wealth of detail on the legionnaire, especially from behind, it's very inspiring. However, when we take a closer look, we see a number of unsightly things, blurred and oversaturated again. The shadows don't look ideal either. The last example brings us back to the beginning. The legionnaire arrives on a spaceship for the first time and is quite taken aback to see the planet from space. The ingredients here were legionnaire, cockpit of a spaceship, and an ice planet. If you let off steam here, you can use up your credits pretty quickly. All in all, the new Elements function is a really successful upgrade. But if you need high-quality video results, you might want to wait a little longer. As the saying goes, this is the worst it can get. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel and recommend it to others. Thank you very much for listening. See you soon. Your channel. AI. Now you know.